Since we're family, I can let you use the house. I knew Jian would be reasonable. You can stay there. 3-month agreement, 200,000 yuan deposit. You cover utilities and HOA fees. Any damaged furniture gets paid for. If you don't leave on time, I'll call the police and sue. Uncle, aunt, and Zhou Hao all have to sign. Chen Jian, what is that supposed to mean? Exactly what it sounds like. I'm your aunt, and you're making me sign a contract? It's my house. Anyone who borrows it signs. Sis, listen to her. I came here asking nicely, and she's treating me like some stranger. All the love I've shown her over the years was wasted. Auntie, how exactly have you loved me? After I started working, your family borrowed 80,000 yuan and hasn't paid back a cent. Zhou Hao needed 20,000 for a car, and I sent it. When Grandma was hospitalized, you said I'd just cover everyone for now. I paid 60,000. By loving me, do you mean making me pay every time? We're family. We help each other out. Who keeps score like that? You remember every detail when you're borrowing, then suddenly forget when it's time to repay. Jian, that's enough. Mom, if we don't settle this today, they'll move in tomorrow. Chen Jian, I get it now. You just don't want to help our family. Your house is sitting empty and you still won't help. Your cousin's getting married, and Ting Ting's family is coming to see the place the day after tomorrow. You're lending it whether you like it or not. If Hao Hao's wedding falls apart, I won't let this go. Jian, your aunt spoke harshly because she's anxious. Your cousin already sent out the invitations. How is your mom supposed to face her side of the family after this? Mom, have you ever wondered why Zhou Hao dared to send those invitations? Did he already tell Ting Ting's family the house was his? He wouldn't do that, would he? I'm going to check the house. Half an hour later, I reached the front door. The protective film was still on, but there were fresh scratches around the keyhole. My heart went cold. In my past life, I thought they only got a key after I agreed. Turns out they were already planning to get inside before I ever said yes. Miss, did you lose your key? No. I need to stop someone else from getting in without permission. Please install the most secure lock you have. That night, I also ordered a doorbell camera and indoor security cameras. Right after the payment went through, Liu Guilan messaged me. The next morning, as soon as the locksmith left, I adjusted every camera angle. Nothing in the living room or entryway was moved. In my past life, I trusted my relatives too much. They changed the locks and shut me out of my own home. This time, anyone who tried anything would leave evidence. I opened the camera feed. Zhou Hao appeared on screen with several people behind him. This is my place after the wedding. About 1,300 square feet, windows on both sides. I personally supervised the renovation for 2 months. Nice, Hao. So you bought a place a while ago. Once her parents see this house, what could they possibly complain about? How? Why won't the door open? Relax, the lock's probably jammed. A brand new lock is jammed? Chen Jian must have changed it. Isn't this your house? Why would she change your lock? The deed's temporarily in her name. My mom already worked it out with her. After the wedding, we get to live here first. Why split hairs when we're family? I saved the video and made another backup. Chen Jian, just wait. Ting Ting's family is coming the day after tomorrow. Let's see how you clean this up. I sent the property manager my deed and Zhou Hao's photo. No one but me was allowed inside and no keys were to be loaned out. Understood. Chen Jian, did you change the lock? It's my house. Am I not allowed to change my own lock? You know Ting Ting's family is coming to see it the day after tomorrow. And you know I never agreed to lend it to you. Chen Jian, what happens to the wedding if her family finds out the house isn't his? So you admit her family doesn't know the truth. What's the big deal? If you let him live there, then it's basically his newlywed home. Then if I borrow your bank book for 3 months, does that basically make the money mine? What kind of way is that to talk to your elders? Jian, your aunt and uncle only have Hao Hao. If you embarrass him in front of the bride's family, how is he supposed to face anyone afterward? Does passing off my house as his somehow give him dignity? Stop calling it stealing. The house is empty anyway. What's wrong with letting Hao Hao use it for his wedding? The deed's temporarily in her name. My mom already worked it out with her. After the wedding, we get to live there first. Why split hairs when we're family? Auntie, where did that key come from? What key? I don't know. You don't know? Then I'll call the police and have them investigate. Don't you dare! Your cousin is meeting Ting Ting's family the day after tomorrow. Are you trying to ruin him? Why wasn't he worried about ruining himself when he secretly had my key copied? Galan, where did the key come from? Sis, you gave me a spare key a long time ago. I just let Hao Hao take it to look at the house. When did I ever give you a key? Enough. It's just one key. Why make such a scene? Today it's one key. Tomorrow it's the whole house. You think it's no big deal. I don't. Fine, Jian. Your aunt is sorry. Here's the deal. Ting Ting's family is coming the day after tomorrow. Don't show up. We'll talk after they leave. You want me to help you hide the truth? Can't we explain everything slowly after they're married? No. I'll be waiting inside the house the day after tomorrow. If Zhou Hao claims it's his, I'll show them the deed right there. Chen Jian, do you really have to take it this far? I'm not the one making a scene. You're the ones who crossed the line first. Zhumei, are you really going to let your daughter treat your family like this? Auntie, my mom doesn't owe her family a house and I don't owe Zhou Hao a wedding. Fine, you've got guts. When the bride's family shows up, don't say I didn't warn you. Some truths have to be seen firsthand. At 10 on the third morning, I got to the house early. In my past life, Zhou Hao's family eventually broke this couch and his kid covered the walls in crayon. They brushed off every bit of damage with, he's just a kid. Not this time. Whoever broke something would pay for it. Mr. and Mrs. Lin, this is the place. Great location, great floor, and I picked out the entire renovation myself. How big is it? About 1,300 square feet, 3 bedrooms plus a living room and dining room. How much is left on the mortgage? Not much. A little mortgage debt is normal for young people. The important thing is, he already has a home. Ting Ting won't have to rent after they get married. I knew Lin Ting Ting had probably seen my reply from the night before. The person who needed the truth had finally arrived. Why aren't you opening the door? I put the key in Mom's purse last night. Mom, grab it. Oh no, I think I forgot it. No problem, I'll call the property manager. Cousin, why didn't you tell me you were bringing people to see my house? Her house? Chen Jian, what are you doing here? It's my house, why wouldn't I be here? Xian, watch what you say. This is a big day for your cousin. Auntie, hiding the truth is a big deal too. Zhou Hao, didn't you say this house was yours? Ting Ting, let me explain. Yes, the house belongs to my cousin, but we're family. We already agreed we'd live here after the wedding. Who agreed to that? My mom worked it out with your mom. Ting Ting's family is coming the day after tomorrow. You're lending it whether you like it or not. That's what you call an agreement? Ms. Liu, yesterday you told me your family bought this house for Zhou Hao as their newlywed home. Please don't misunderstand. Our families are very close. Letting Hao Hao use this house only takes one word. Mr. and Mrs. Lin, look for yourselves. I paid the down payment, I pay the mortgage, and Zhou Hao hasn't put in a single cent. Zhou Hao, you tried to pass off someone else's house as your own and lie to us? Sir, I didn't mean to lie. My mom said the place was empty anyway, and my cousin isn't getting married anytime soon. So because I'm not getting married, you decided to move in for me? The new home photos you posted, were they taken here too? I knew your family couldn't have suddenly gotten this rich. Please don't say it like that. The kids are about to get married. Why ruin everything over one house? This isn't about one house. It's about your family lying from beginning to end. Chen Jian, happy now? You just had to humiliate me in front of everyone? When you lied to them, did you care whether they would be humiliated? There's a camera at the door. If anyone forces their way in, I'm calling the police. Let's go. Ting Ting, the hotel is booked and the invitations are out. If you leave now, what am I supposed to do? When you lied to me, did you ever wonder what I was supposed to do? Please, let's talk this through. We already paid the bride price, took the wedding photos, and put down the hotel deposit. You can't just cancel the wedding. Get the bride price ready to return. The wedding is on hold. Thank you for telling us, young lady. You deserve to know the truth. Chen Jian, you destroyed Hao Hao's wedding. How is our family supposed to hold our heads up now? I didn't take away your dignity. You threw it away yourselves. That night, Liu Guilan sent a voice message to the family group chat. Chen Jian ruined my son's wedding and humiliated us in front of the bride's family. We don't need relatives like her. The family group chat exploded. Did she really have to say it in front of the bride's family? How is Hao Hao ever supposed to find another wife? She gets a little money and forgets about family. That's not right. Jomi stayed silent in the chat, but I knew she had seen everything. Hao Hao's hotel was already booked, and now the bride wants out. How are we supposed to clean up this mess? I knew this routine all too well. As long as it wasn't happening to them, everyone could tell someone else to back down. I opened my laptop and posted the records I'd already organized. The first spreadsheet listed everything Liu Guilan's family had borrowed over the years. Zhou Hao borrowed 20,000 yen for his car. My uncle borrowed 50,000 for his business. When grandma was hospitalized, everyone was supposed to split the bill, but my family paid 62,000. Then Liu Guilan borrowed another 10,000 to pull strings for Zhou Hao's new job. The second spreadsheet listed cash gifts for family events. Others gave 200 yuan, we gave 1,000. When a relative held a graduation party, mom made me send 3,000 so her family wouldn't gossip. For Zhou Hao's engagement, I gave 10,000. The third spreadsheet listed everything they'd taken from our home. I didn't inflate a single number. If I had a record, I listed it. If I didn't, I charged nothing. Total, 386,700 yuan. Since everyone believes family should help family, let's settle the old debt first. Pay me back and then we can discuss the house. No one said a word in the group chat for 3 full minutes. How could you do this to your own family? You kept perfect records when you borrowed the money. Why can't we count it when it's time to pay it back? You gave us that money willingly. The IOUs say loan, and the messages say to tide us over. How did that turn into a gift? After I posted the screenshots, the chat got even quieter. My aunt finally snapped and called me directly. I turned on call recording before answering. Xian, haven't you gone too far? You posted all our debts in the family chat? How are we supposed to face anyone now? When you told the whole family I ruined your son's wedding, did you care how I was supposed to face anyone? You're so petty. How can you ask for that little bit of money back? You're rich now, aren't you? So because I have money, I'm supposed to spend it on you? Xian, I'm begging you. Your cousin's wedding can't fall apart. The Lin family wants their 128,000 yuan bride price back. We don't have that kind of money. Please front it for us. I'm begging you. I almost laughed out loud. Didn't you just say I was going too far? I was upset and spoke too harshly. You're younger. You shouldn't hold a grudge against an elder. I'll lend you the money. First repay the 386,700 yuan you already owe me. Then sign a new IOU with a repayment date and collateral. You're doing this just to make things impossible for us. You lied about owning the house and now you have to return the bride price. What does that have to do with me? If you hadn't exposed us in public, would the Lin family have canceled the wedding? If you hadn't lied, there would have been nothing for me to expose. Chen Jian, stop acting like you're so righteous. You're just afraid we'll move in and refuse to leave, aren't you? Yes, I am. Because you already had my key copied without permission and told people my house was yours. If you're going to treat family like criminals, none of us will come to your wedding. Thanks. That'll save me money on the reception. After hanging up, I organized the video of Zhou Hao trying my door, the hallway conversation, and the recording from the house viewing, then posted it all online.
They were the ones who lied. They could deal with the consequences.
That post hit like hard evidence and completely buried Zhou Hao's version of the story. Before long, he deleted his post. Dad, take Mom back inside. Your cousin's probably just angry right now. Mom, he's not just angry. He thinks if he makes a big enough scene, I'll give in. I started recording, checked the living room camera one